Anyway, let us try to build this house. This is going well. This shouldn't go this well. So now comes the difficult part. Uh-oh, we are slowing down way too slow. This won't end well. Alright guys, back to the drawing board. But we are not unfazed by this. We're gonna redesign our house and we're gonna land it there. Alright, so I'm thinking this had too low of a thrust. We still have enough money, so this is still okay. Where is it? Moonhouse, there we go. So this is Moonhouse 1. We have to redesign this a little bit. It's almost perfect, but we need some tweaks. So I'm thinking maybe 2 of the engines should be 909s, just to give us this bit of thrust, extra thrust that we need. This would also get us faster into space. How much heavier are they? 0.5. Okay, they're significantly heavier, but with those kind of engines, we're gonna stop sooner. We will be more maneuverable. You know what? I'm gonna put 909s all around. I'm gonna go all wild on this one. Where are the 909s now? Because, oops, this is a crazy installation. All right, so let us fix the staging real quick. And the 909s belong where? Where is this decoupling? Oh, okay. So they belong up here. And one thing that we notice is that this tank is a bit too large, too small. So we're gonna add a tiny bit of extra. Good. And I'm thinking, so refueling will be easier. Adding I don't know where to add a docking port here. There's just no good place to add a docking port on this one. No docking ports for us. Don't forget the curb part. That's such a good idea. Oh my god. I'm so glad I have the people in the chat with me here, because without them I would have been an idiot. I'm an idiot anyway, but I would be an even bigger idiot. Alright, so I'm gonna put the curb part in here. Good. I'm gonna just overwrite this, because this is going to be just a new design. This is just going to be the new thing. All right. Yeah. I think this is going to be a completely different, wholly different approach to this. Command module facing the wrong way. I don't care. All right, let's try this. Moonhouse 2, I guess. It's going to be the Moon 1. Yeah, it's going to be 1. It's still the 1, right? All right. Put a claw on top. So you have fuel still in orbit, right? That's a good idea. This person is smart. Absolutely the right solution for this. We have a tanker in orbit, and we can keep using this tanker if we have a claw on top. No fuel crossfeed? Oh yeah, yeah, sure. I love this contraption. How heavy is this? Oh, it's not that heavy. That's great. Cool. Save, launch. Let's do this. So Wolfsword 10 is asking, what are we doing? We're putting this house on the moon. At a very specific location. Ah! Controlling it from the wrong probe. Now is the right probe. To space, to infinity. Oh no, I forgot to put the parachutes on the stages. Oh, never mind. Never mind about that. Right, going sideways a little bit here, so we are in the right trajectory. We have a lot of thrust here. Well, 1.6, not too much thrust, but it's okay. It's coming up on staging. Staging. There is no revert. We are playing in Ironman mode. There is no revert. People are saying like, revert, you can change it. Nope, there is no revert. No reversion. But we are in orbit. Good. Let us plan our new moon trajectory. Alright, so we are basically in orbit now. What does our fuel say? Oh, we actually have fuel in the bigger tank now, so this went better now, I guess. Cool. So we're gonna try on our next orbit We're gonna try to land from this orbit. I mean, it's a bit high. But we're gonna try a more steeper approach. No, we're not gonna try a steeper approach. But we're gonna do a maneuver here to get us into the proper location. And then slower. Yeah. That looks good. Alright, let us get to this probe. So this looks good. Like, I don't think I need to be refueling, just making sure that, yeah. We used a bit of RCS, but not too much, so that's good. So I think we can do this with the fuel reserves we have right now. So there's a question by some new Simplex if I plan to start Kerbals there later. Yes, I will, but this landing is so precarious. I don't want to have Kerbals on board when I'm doing this. This is a very unorthodox way for me to do things. I would be doing things much safer if Kerbals were involved, because there's no reloading here. This is Kerbal. This is Ironman Grand Tour. Alright, let's get to this maneuver node and let us try to land there. So I'm thinking maybe not quite as retrograde, because the Kerbal has already, the moon has already turned so much. And we will be pointing basically directly where this thing is. And of course, if you're braking, then you're slowing down, and then you will go steeper. So I'm gonna actually flatten out my trajectory. At least my planned trajectory, and go a little bit, yeah, like this. Alright guys, here it goes. Attempt number 2. Are you with me on this one? Are you with me? We can do this. No. There we go. We're burning for the landing. Burn has completed. We are on a trajectory. I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit higher. I mean, like in this direction, I guess. Higher, which is up. Which direction is up? Turn off those things. This direction. Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, this is the wrong direction. Turn on these things again. Turn off this. Oh no, it was the wrong direction. I'm gonna do this with RCS then. Making sure that, because this is exactly where we want to be landing. All right. All right. This kind of precision landing is kind of more difficult than I expected. Well, I guess so far we failed only once. Let's see what happens when we fail another one. Alright, so I'm a bit nervous here because I still have some fuel left. I don't want to be using this fuel just yet. So I don't want to be decoupling those tanks, but they're making me heavier. So slowing down will be more difficult. We're gonna go retrograde already. And we will be using more RCS too. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go all the way to the edge of this crater. And then we're gonna start slowing down. Oops, not too fast. Don't overdo it. All right, sweet. So can we go retrograde, please? There we are. And burnin'. So actually I'm gonna burn retro, but not entirely retro, but actually like this. So we're going to be slower, but we're also going to be shallower. So I won't be slowing down to like 200, and then we're going to see what's up. What's my TBR? It's 5. I think we did well with those engines. All right. This is good. Now we are coming down a little bit too short, so I will just go vertically. What is the fuel saying? Still some fuel left in this guy, so I'm not gonna decouple just yet, but I will go vertically. Alright, and I'm gonna prolong my trajectory by just going upwards. Alright. Still some fuel left in here. But you know what? We have a bit of a time because right in a second here it is going to get very complicated. So I'm going to decouple this guy now. There is plenty of fuel left in here, so there's no reason for me to lugging around this heavy thing. We're going to need some precision maneuvering now, decoupling the fuel tanks here. Goodbye. You served me well. Alright, so where are we going to be landing? We are going to be landing on the opposite side, on the wrong side of this crater. What's my vertical speed? It's 25 meters per second, but that's fine. Let us go retrograde. It's really great that I landed Taco here. So this is the place where we want to be landing here. This location here. Do we see this mouse button? Yes. Who would have thought landing on Moon is so much more difficult than landing on Minmus? Alright, so I'm gonna already start breaking some more. Already see the monument. I'm gonna start breaking some more because I want to be reducing my lateral velocity again. I'm gonna be making more vertical hops. I don't want to be flying like this, I want to be flying like this, you know. Alright, so yes, this is good. I still have plenty of fuel left, so, you know, we have plenty of fuel to spare. There's no reason to rush anything. Oh, this is a way of a better design, so I have to keep this in mind that this is the kind of TBR that we want to be doing. Oh. The stream cut out. You guys would have to check out YouTube to see what happened. Oh, I don't want to be retrograde now. I want to be vertical, please. So again, doing the vertical flight now. Prolonging my trajectory. Basically, I'm slowly canceling my horizontal velocity while keeping my vertical velocity kind of like low. All right. Oh, what was this explosion? I think my tank just landed. So what's the mod that's telling me where I'm landing? That is this mod. NavHUD is the name, but it's not telling me where I'm gonna land. It's just telling me my vector. It's just projecting the nav ball on the in space. All right. I think I'm gonna be going retrograde very soon. Always a time for a screenshot. Slowing down my velocity, I already see a lot of details on the ground. All right. Let's go down here, vertical flight for a while. Well, we're going too fast downwards. We need to slow down. All right, now it's RCS. Oh, using a lot of monopropellant for this. But I want to be landing right in front of this. Right there. I don't want to be crashing into it though. We are a flying house, a magnificent flying house. There is the moon arc. Alright. We now go retrograde and increase our thrust weight. This is fine. We are committed to a landing. Whoops, this is not good. This is not what we wanted. Retrograde, please. Uh-oh. Retrograde, please. Oh, this is not good. Our RCS are too slow to keep up. All right. Slowing down. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. We have landed. We have landed our house exactly where we wanted. This is the perfect location for this beautiful little house. I am so incredibly proud. This is incredible. I am ecstatic. Yes, we did it. Man, what a house this is. Did we achieve this? Contract complete. Build a new surface outpost on the moon. You have finished the construction of a new surface outpost on the moon. I am so glad I did. First world milestones. We have discovered a rock arc on the moon. Oh, we even got an achievement for this. Oh, so great. Love this so much. All right, guys. But our job is not quite over yet. We need to remove this ugly attachment here. And I'm gonna actually try to land it next to it maybe. Because, you know, there's still some fuel in it. And maybe we want to relocate stuff. So I'm gonna retract those panels because they might get in the way. And I don't want them to break off if I do some kind of weird stunt. So this is going to be difficult. So we're going to turn on the engines. Like this. And we're going to decouple. I'm going to switch. All right. I'm going to move over. Alright, let's turn on the RCS. It's very difficult to control this guy because he's it's so light. I have very little control over how the descent speed. Oh, wait a minute, I think we need to go in this direction. Wait a minute, which direction are we even going? I don't know, let's go like this. Seems fine. It was not made for landing, but we landed it anyway. Do we have a probe core in the house? Yes, I do. I installed one here. It would have been awkward if there was none. Success! Success! I am so happy. Look at this. We have a house directly at the arc, at the moon arc. This is amazing. And soon we're gonna send some Kerbals up here. Look at this magnificent view. It's also a pretty hefty moon arc. Like this is some serious construction here. Well, you know, the next challenge would be to put one of the bases on top of the moon arc. That would be kind of fun. But you know, that's maybe something we're gonna do in the future. So far, I'm really glad that this worked. I put my house on here. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get a Kerbal on here because this, we're gonna have to man this science laboratory. Oops. Extending those panels. Yeah, because this is a science laboratory, so I don't know how this works in this new version of this game because I played it previously and there the science laboratory was basically for like resetting science experiments, but apparently this is different now. Can we transmit this? Transmission doesn't work anymore. I don't know how this works. Look, transmit data, nothing happens. I don't know what happens. Does anybody in the chat know why I cannot transmit stuff anymore? Log temperature, transmit, and nothing happens, even though there is an antenna here. Transmit data. Cool, so yeah, this will be a house, and we're gonna put a Kerbal up here, and this Kerbal will be doing some science, so we'll be discovering the secrets of this arc. And then maybe later on we're gonna do something with this lander. So we're gonna do the naming now. Whoops. Why can't the Sarah? Oh, we ran out of electric charge with this one. It doesn't have any kind of solar panels whatsoever. So even though we have fuel, we don't have any charge on this guy. Cool. But this guy we're gonna call. We're gonna actually call it Moon House 1. It's gonna be a base. And we're gonna put maybe like a rover in here. Maybe we're gonna put a rover that has batteries so that it can attach to this guy, maybe reload this guy, recharge this guy or something. And then we're gonna maybe even get a rover up there to the crashed probe in the other crater up there and maybe repair it or something, or maybe bring it back. We're gonna do like an entire expedition here, I think, next time around. Oh, and there's some debris from our previous landing. From our previous landing. And Moho is coming up in 3 days, so this is also something to think about. All right, guys, I'm gonna be leaving you. This was an exciting episode. A lot of amazing things happened. So I hope you will join us next time around when we return to the KSP Ironman Grand Tour, where we go to the moon and do the other things. Hope you will join us next time. As always, lock your stages. There's actually no stages here right now, so I don't have to lock the stages right now. And when in doubt, use the 909. See you next time around. Bye bye. Ding.